Never gonna lose. Loud as hell. Everyone heard that crystal clear.
Yes.
How goes it, everybody? It's a beautiful weekend. It's a beautiful weekend because the one and only future Luther King has dropped yet again. Of course, Tyler's here. How's it going, Tyler?
Poorly. You?
The very same. And one half of no losses in the building. The other half will be joining soon and very soon. Topshelf Tyson, how goes it, fella?
It's good, man. We're struggling. We're keeping our lips above water. You know, that's about it. The nose is up there too.
For now.
For now. Yeah. We'll see. There's a lot
speak
of
for yourself.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh man, so you're in New York, which is like outside of Italy, the worst place on the planet to be for this. How have you been making it day to day?
Man, I stay the fuck away from everybody. Like, I'm like fucking zigzagging in the street and shit. Like, and I realize it's kind of crazy. Like, I'll be walking around with like mask on, big glasses, and my hat, and like I look terrifying, bro. I'm huge. You know what I mean? Like people are trying to avoid me. Like they're just like, who the fuck is that guy?
This man has come to kill me and my family.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Lucas is a little taller than me, a gargantuan human being.
Yeah, large boys. You know what it is.
What's your baseball card playing height?
7'8", actually.
7'8", okay, yeah.
I can't stand up in my own home, bro.
I was gonna say, I remember I saw you on the street, and I was like, "That's either Topshelf Tyson or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar." I just wasn't sure.
No losses, of course. The brand has always been strong. What have you guys been cooking up over there recently?
Man, we've been like, it's lab mode because like the two real fucking main times of the fork is like nightlife, clothing. And I'm like, all right, clubs are closed. Ain't nobody wearing clothing right now. So it's like we were fucking around with the podcast for a little while. And then like shit just got kind of hectic and we fell off a little bit. So I think it's gonna be more like pre-recorded type shit like that, like DJ mixers, live streams, you know. And then as far as like, honestly, like I got a whole season worth of clothing designed already. And then when people want to buy gear again, like I got you, but you know, until then we're gonna sit on that. Try and make some shit for the home that you can use, you know, like something a little bit more useful than like a fucking, you know, logo flip t-shirt or whatever, you know what I mean? We need some essential goods, like
more candles
holder. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like more candles, more like, you know, now that you're fucking stuck at home all the time and you can't escape, you're like, oh shit, like it smells bad in here. So you gotta upgrade your joint, you know.
It's been terrible because I told myself I was going to end up saving money because of all this, but every day I find myself like buying I've got boxes coming over here like Christmas is on the way.
Yeah, shit is crazy. Like, honestly, like, yeah, that's exactly what it is too. It's like I bought sneakers the other day, and I was like, where, you know what I mean? Like, it's like first of all, like the commodity that I need the least. I'm like, where the fuck am I gonna go with this shit?
What do I become?
Yeah, exactly. You know, so but yeah, I've been on that shit too, the little retail therapy bullshit.
Yeah, I got the 5s, and they're just sitting in the closet.
Yeah,
they're not coming out anytime soon.
Yeah, the first day outfit though, I'm wearing 2 pairs of shoes on top of each other. Like my shit's gonna be layered up. Like,
my fit's picked. I don't know what the weather's gonna be when we get out, but my fit's not changing regardless. So I hope it's between 72 and 77.
I mean, if you're in Atlanta, I feel like you have a pretty safe guess of it.
You never know, because it's like, okay, 72, 77. I wake up 9 a.m., 94 degrees. It's like, oh no.
And then it snows by noon, and the city shuts down.
So monsoon by 3 o'clock. It's all in a day's work, man.
Listen, that North Face is gonna have to hit regardless.
I just might take the sleeves off it.
A visionary, a true visionary. But we're here for one reason only. Future final. And by the way, it's been far too, like, we've had YC on. There's no excuse for how long. We just had Slimmy on like 2 weeks ago for the first time. It's unacceptable that it took both of you this long to come on. And it's on us. It's not on you.
I blame them. I don't. Yeah. I blame. Force your way on, Tyson. Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, it is kind of my fault. I should have just hacked into this shit and be like, "What the fuck is up, y'all? This is my show now." Like,
put Tyler in a headlock.
Yeah, it's like, well, this is just the show now.
But Future has finally dropped. One of our national nightmares finally over. What were your initial thoughts, boys?
Everything it's bittersweet because it's like everything that I definitely needed. You know what I mean? Like the album is tight, tracks go hard, but again, like I want to be like instead I can't really go to the club and like turn up, so now I just want to do crime. You know what I mean? Like he's like, I just might rob me a bank, and I'm like, I have the mask, and like I'm halfway there right now. So yeah, that shit bangs. It's like it's got depression, it's got drug abuse, it's got fucking models, it's got nice whips, like visual storytelling, it's everything you need. And it's like I'm ecstatic, me. Like the last joint was that was the Save Me, right? The like weirdo mixtape, which I wasn't feeling too hard, to be honest with you. So this is like back to form, you know what I mean? And the other thing too is like most rappers, I'd be like 21 tracks, god damn, you dragged it. And then like him, I'm like, oh, generous king, like he really he came through and blessed us,
Thank you.
Like
thank you.
Yeah, like all the stone with the hands out, like thank you.
Yeah,
More, please.
Yeah, my hand.
Please. Thank you so much, King. Yeah, no, it's phenomenal. How'd you feel about it? Y'all banging with it so far?
Withers.
Oh, of course. Like you said, the worst and the best part, it's bittersweet because this music we best enjoyed played loudly, like with good music around other people. And it's over 3. But it doesn't take away from the tunes. It's still like the thing I love with Future, he gives us like 20 to 21, but the last 4 or 5 are always things we've heard him before. He's just like, remember this? I want some streams. You want to hear? Yeah. Y'all remember Hunter Shooters? Remember that? Yeah.
I can't even remember the first time I played it through. I didn't even look at the track list. I just hit play or whatever.
Same.
And I heard the opening notes of Hunter Shooters. I was by myself and just woo for no reason. I just heard that flute and I was like, oh yes, I forgot about this shit. Yeah. Love that though. I love recycling. That's a circular economy right there. No waste.
Yeah, you might as well. Because he just released that. That was like what, last summer to not much acclaim, and it was just like,
come get y'all juice.
Meek Mill's here.
Right. Y'all remember him? Yeah. Well.
Yo.
How goes it, friend?
How are you, man? How's the baby? Congratulations, by the way. I'm sure I wish you.
Who had a baby?
Tyler, you. I'm talking to you, man.
Oh yeah. Oh no, she cool. Yeah, she all right.
Yeah. Alive and well.
The secret baby, not the regular one.
Yeah, nah.
YC, we are super live, so thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, pal.
I'm from a baby shower. My sister is having her 3rd kid.
Pretty good.
You were late for a 3rd baby shower? That's unacceptable.
After 2 you can send a card. Like yeah.
You don't really have an excuse like that now. All you gotta do is plug in your computer. Speaking of which, I gotta grab my power cord.
Smart. Oh, he's got the Knicks shorts on. The sickening display.
Cut is fine. Yeah.
Oh, Tyler, I got Magic Shitty shorts on right now, bro. I'm repping Atlanta. You know what it is.
I said it last night. When Onyx opens back up, I'm walking in like Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Bro. Like I'm. Everybody's got a price, damn it.
I'm surprised they even closed. They didn't open like a drive-through setup like they did out in Seattle.
They were doing like some virtual setup. You can get like a virtual lap dance, but I got OnlyFans for that. You know what I mean? So
I was gonna say, you can just buy pornography.
Yeah,
that sounds expensive and depressing. No, thank you.
I'd rather have it in person if I'm being depressed and poor.
Yeah, much easier to lie to yourself. YC, we're doing initial thoughts to this new project. I don't know if you've heard of it, High Off Life. Future.
More Scott Burrell than Scottie Pippen.
Yikes! Is that a positive or a negative? I don't even know who that's a shot at.
It was all right. It was okay.
Oh, brother. It's always one.
This is the hot take portion of the show. Like, now you gotta come out with some controversial shit.
Real hip hop Rodriguez.
Where were the bars?
Use my own jokes against me. We popularize that.
We're taking it right in your face.
Mhm.
I gave it one quick listen. I gave it one quick listen. I felt like it was a little long.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm feeling very alone in this live.
You are.
You've never been more alone. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just sitting
Alright,
next to me off camera. He's sick.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be quiet and I'm just gonna nod and say true.
You came on here in Nick shorts and immediately threw up a brick, but I get faith in you.
Right on brand. Right on brand.
What did anything stand out to you, YC? Were there any saving graces?
I'm going to the track list right now.
Oh boy.
Because for me, what's been happening with future albums pretty much since DS2. The first listen, I'm always like, that was cool. Like I don't get too high. I think because my expectations are so high. So the first listen, I'm always like, that was cool. And then by about listen 5, I'm like, there's never been a more important arrangement of words in the history of the English language.
Well, like I said, I told you I had exactly one. I fit exactly one listen in, exactly one.
Okay, so you get some time.
So yeah, I got time. I got time.
What did it like? Did it sound like the same? Did it sound like throwaway? Like what weren't you feeling? Like beats or it just didn't click first time?
I don't think anything grabbed me really the first time until like halfway through, like until about like the Young Boy NBA feature. Mm-hmm. That's when I started getting into it. But like up until then, I was like, it's all right. Like this is good, like solid, you know.
Mm.
You were streaming the Young Boy song off the PS4.
Standing the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is maybe not the right environment. 2019 may not be the best backdrop for all this right now, or maybe it is. Maybe I'm listening slow. I don't know. You tell me.
We talked about that. The environment certainly plays a factor into all this for sure. We all stated how much we'd enjoy hearing this loudly near other human beings as opposed to only in isolation.
I feel like I listened to it in the possibly worst atmosphere in the sense that like we are working like 6-7 days a week from home, and I'm like putting in the listen between while I'm waiting for like emails at like the home office setup.
Oh yeah,
that's not conducive.
That's not ideal. No,
that's not what he wrote it for.
If you just like got the young professional in mind, you know that.
Yeah,
get out and go, fill up the 401k. Like,
update your LinkedIn, make some connections.
There wasn't enough human resources bars on it.
No,
yeah,
no. Almost a dearth. Some would have argued.
Yeah,
I felt the way like first way through, nothing like it was good, but nothing jumped out at me until Riding Strikers. That was even the first time I was like, holy shit. And then the beat switch, and I was like, "Good, like, what the hell is going on?" I couldn't believe it.
A robbery.
Yeah. That was the one. I was like, "Wow, he's done it again."
Yeah, that beat switch is crazy too. He said he just puts his like you hear his whole spirit when he's like, "I just might rob me a bank." Like you say that shit through gritted teeth.
like he's really thinking about it. He's like,
yeah,
I'm weighing the pros and cons. Like,
who's gonna stop me? Like,
he's parked outside of a Chase. Like I could just make a withdrawal, or could withdraw all of it. Even
he's driving by the news station. He heard the report. He's like, "Huh, they're vulnerable right now. I could probably hit them again."
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah,
they're FDIC insured. It's okay. They'll get the money right back.
Right now, that's far and away, I think, the standout for the entire album. There's a lot of good stuff on here. I hate to say it, Tyler, but I do think that's number one, like comfortably.
You can't. You never just let sleeping dogs lie, can you?
No, I sure won't.
Yeah, I had fucking Hard to Choose one was another one that really stood out to me. That shit with like the menacing piano beat, and Future's like, I'm at my best when I'm fucking on models, and I was like, God, who cannot relate? Yo, it's like another relatable legend right there.
Right.
Like,
he's been rapping my life for about 6 years now. It's getting very uncomfortable.
It's good to be seen, you know, like feel a little representation, you know.
After Future and Thug dropped Supmate, and Tyler pointed out that they were just the highest human beings in the world, just fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
And then Harlem Shake comes on, and it's just basically Supmate 2.0. I was so happy. Like, I'm glad. It's not that it's a lack of trying. It's they just walk in. They're like, whatever we do is going to work out.
They hit the groove.
Woo woo with woo woo.
Thug was like, yes.
I mean, the hook on this is just Future, I think, like scrolling at time, like Instagram being like, let's picture of Brett 5, and then going to the next one, Ray Charles. Like, he's just saying naming, and it's great. It's tremendous.
That's
screen recording of him going through his phone.
That's mood board raps right there.
Visions. Yeah. I would, since you brought it up, I will say it's my least favorite song on the tape.
Really?
Wow.
Comfortably.
Right, well, see you later, Tyler.
Listen, again, you said it was Supmate Part 2. I agree. Didn't like that one either.
Like Supmate. Oh,
I don't like Up the River.
His nose.
Somebody was still remembering the Nelly versus Ludacris battle over here. And
listen, it's true. You got me there. That and Up the River. It's fine, but
really, I like Up the River a lot.
I don't.
Clearly, as you pointed it out.
But everything, I mean, even then, like, I didn't delete them. I don't dislike them that much, but something's got to be 21st out of 21.
God damn, that's a great way to put it. I just say I also fuck with the Uzi feature too. When he said he said if I hang up, I meant it. I was like, once again, representation. It's like I don't fuck with you at all. Click, like little baby Pluto action, you know.
Papa and little Pluto. Love to see it. Love to see a father and son like Griffey and Griffey Jr. On the Mariners.
Very strong feature lineup. I'll say that. Not too many, but very solid choices.
Yeah, that's
people in the chat are not a fan of Travis Scott. They think Solitaire is the worst track on here, which I disagree with. I don't think it was bad.
It's not bad. Anything that's not 3,500 that they make together is not 3,500. That's
wildly unfair.
Who set the standard for that? Not me. I didn't put out 3,500.
Barry Bonds hit 73 home runs every season.
Whose fault is that? Yeah, we finally agree. It's not 3,500.
No, listen, 3,500, and I've said it often. It sounds like what I imagine Mozart was aiming for, but came short of every single time.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Like somebody said, it was as soon as they heard Travis come on the song, it's the best Travis song in a while.
Faint
is that high praise? Yeah, is that high praise?
Yeah, Travis hasn't really been putting out like anything, you know. Like he definitely put the autopilot on for a minute. Like he hasn't done anything special in a while.
Yeah, which I get it, but
he's kind of in a place where he can do that, I guess.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Successful.
Yeah, he makes sneakers now. He's barely a musician at this point.
He's a sneaker maker and father. Yes.
Yeah.
Again, who cannot relate?
Does anybody have a favorite line? I'll go first. When Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played for the Rockets, that's my favorite line. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Future just making things up like that. Like I had to rewind. Like I was like, did I mishear this? No. Did I like what?
He played for the Rockets. He played for the Rockets. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. He Clyde Drexler and Otis Thorpe won in '95. Like I don't know what.
I remember it. Just like it was last week.
They had it on NBA TV. Like Kareem had a
Last Dance episode.
Yeah, David Robinson in hell. Hell.
I just like how like he records it. There's a producer there. I assume many other people. and then it goes to an engineer, probably fucking Alex Toomey, and then no one is just like there's no fact checker.
We're gonna get sued for this? Like,
yeah.
Do you want fire or do you want journalism?
Yeah. What if that was the fact check? Like he had it before. He's like when Kareem was in Utah. Somebody's like, Kareem never played with the Utah man. He was in Houston. And he was like, Houston. Like, duh.
Yeah, that even rhymes better. Cool.
Right.
Like that would have been such an easy switch to Hakeem, and like it would have made just as much sense. Like it was like either the city or the player was pivotal to what he was saying.
Nah.
That's where the art comes from, though. You know, he's just lying, like he's just like remaking facts. Like, and now it's like, oh shit, that was a legendary run.
I would love to, like, I feel like you could sell him like a throwback Kareem Rockets jersey.
You could sell me a throwback Kareem Rockets jersey. The McDonald's joints, red and yellow. Oh man.
Ooh.
Number 33, Alcindor.
Yeah. And Hakeem was out west in LA, as we all remember.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to think of any other. I think him just saying Brett Favre and then moving on in your favorite song. Harlem
Point made.
Yeah.
Shout out his man Brett.
Yeah.
It's like Future, the one thing that I love about Future is that he'll always have these like extremely visual fucking lines that'll be like, they won't really like advance the story at all, but he'll just be like driving the Lamborghini playing in a puss, and you're just like like he's just driving a fucking $150,000 car with one hand, and you're just like, God damn, like that might have happened. Like I can see it, you know.
I believe him.
Definitely see that. Like no cap.
No cap.
him on Posted with Demons. When he says like, you can be a Christian, you can worship the devil, I don't really give a fuck, can you just drop off the bricks? Again, more relatable content from our pal. Sure. Someone tweeted me and was like, how could you think that was fire? If Eminem said that, you'd be all over it. I was like, if Eminem 30 years in his career started rapping about dropping off bricks, yeah, I would certainly have some qualms with that.
Please don't give him any ideas.
Yeah,
like, please, like, can we like delete that, scrub that from the tape?
Listen, the other stuff's not working. Maybe that is the exact kick in the pants he needed.
I don't want to find out what 37 words rhyme with bricks, so we know very quickly.
How do I rhyme stepdad with cocaine? I think another one, my favorite, when Andre the Giant off the top rope. And somebody found like the one time, but somebody found like the one time in his career, Andre the Giant went off the top rope. They're like, wow, Future's a wrestling historian too? Whoa.
It's like, we're going to find that one Kareem highlight.
That's it. Yep. Like, wow,
Andre off the top rope sounds like some catastrophic shit for everybody involved, to be honest with you. Like those
the rope for everybody.
Yeah, there's every time I've heard that, I picture just like Yao Ming essentially climbing like very slowly to the top and then just putting a hole in the fucking ring. Like way too large of a human to ever be going off the top rope.
A tree, like a tree in the forest.
Yeah, making the loudest sound we've ever heard. Life is Good remix when he just for as much simping as he does on this album, on the Life is Good remix, when he just says, I'm going to treat you like garbage. I love that.
I love it too.
And he clipped Drake right off the track too. He was like, all right, thanks, Chief. Really appreciate that.
Message a new father needs.
Yes. Yeah, both of them. Treat all the women in my life like utter shit. YC.
Listen to Future, but don't listen to Future.
Yeah, once more relatable.
Tyler, you someone was pointing out that what did he say? He was buying his girl and all of her pals dinner, and you were like, pointed out some discrepancies there.
Yeah, listen, he said he lied to his bitch. So what? He told you he was gonna take care of you and your friends. He told me that he was lying about that because he lies to his bitch. He said it clear as day. They didn't hear that part though. They don't want to quote tweet that.
Yeah, don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head.
For that conversation.
It takes a certain level of mental capacity to even even get what he's laying down.
I think I remember when he's like, I forget what song it was. I think it was off the last project or whatever. But he said some line about buying a girl Chanel, and of course everybody jumped on that shit and they're like, oh, like when y'all got to listen to this Future part, and then this dude we know broke down what percentage of his income that actually was. He's like, this is basically like you taking the girl to Chipotle. Like, he's just working with more bread than you are.
What's that? Which he's also covered.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you and your girl want bowls, get bowl. Y'all want double chicken, get double chicken. Go crazy, baby. Yeah.
And then the real version for him. So he is like all income brackets, like no discrimination.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to give the game out for no matter what your W-2 says.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I like when he said, "It's hard to stay faithful when you winning too." I was like,
Losing
can't relate, but
yeah. That was his next line. Literally the next line.
The only time you listen to an album by yourself and do this.
Yeah, girls sitting next to you are like deplorable. I just hate that. Like, truly hate to hear it.
He's scum, truly scum.
God bless Russell Wilson. You know,
I listen to this to find out what not to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta learn by learning from other people's mistakes.
I just wanted to find out where the hoes were so I could stay away from there. Like,
yeah. I love my wife. Yeah.
Y'all saw what Future was shouting out he did the roll call for the baby moms on Mother's Day.
Thread, yeah.
Yeah. That's part of their union contract is that he has to shout them out once a year publicly.
Once
then he picked up another one mere hours later.
That's why he was getting it in. He's like, if I don't get this before midnight, I got to send one more tweet on that thread.
I can't even imagine how stressful that is. It's like a coalition of women just have your kids, can't stand your ass, and they got to listen to your popular music too.
Right? They're like, I hate his guts, but stick to the models. Wow,
yeah, go get those streams, honey.
Right? Yeah,
for real. Put out more albums.
Tyler, what else stood out to you on this?
I'm trying to think. I wrote down some of my favorite lines. In the intro, he said you need to drink Molly to boost your self-esteem. And I was like, that's what's been holding me back. But then the next line was, I'm in a mirror every day. I say, fuck them Levi jeans. I was like, all right. A shot square at this guy. But listen, I got to drink more Molly and not wear Levi jeans, apparently.
That's step one.
Nothing wrong with American craftsmanship. No respect for.
What the hell, Future?
Yeah, a little heritage American brand, you know.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You can't break bricks with goddamn Amiris on them. Shit is too tight. You can only fit 10 racks in there. That's it.
he's like, trust me, I tried. Also,
Young Boy
had the worst intro I've ever heard in my life to that song. When he was like, the other day I was talking to Future and I asked him something about something and he told me something else, but he was like, bro, you can do something. And then he said something else after that. And then there's just the music. Whoa, like just the music starts. He's just there. I was like, y'all probably could have left the intro off because the rest of the song is great. Was that the motivational Young Boy? It didn't quite resonate. Yeah.
Number one artist on YouTube like last year though.
Oh yeah, he's very rich.
He does the most YouTube.
That's his thing. He found his platform, YouTube. They love him on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was a Sam Cooke sample, but it was just Young Boy NBA all along.
I'm trying to see what kind of, because I know it's crazy views. He's got less subscribers than Future, so I don't know
These kids don't have YouTube accounts. They don't. These kids are all guests. Yeah,
playing it off their phone with the screen open because you can't close it with YouTube playing or cut the music off.
Tapping their phones occasionally, keeping it all awake.
Yeah, everybody's
from
16.
Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi because they don't have phone service. Just like going from restaurant to restaurant.
18 billion streams.
Yeah, there are several here above 150 million streams, and they're all uploaded within the last year and a half.
Crazy.
I had no idea.
There were like, I can't remember. It was like a few months ago. There was the debate that broke out and I only saw part of it on the timeline, but it was like young Lil Wayne versus Young Boy, and people were like screaming. It was like Young Boy in a wash, and these people were all like 14, and it was fucking. There was someone our age who was like a teacher who was like, "No, listen, I have to see these kids every day. It's Young Boy." I was like, "What? What's happening here?"
Listen, they love them. They don't make it the right answer, but they certainly love them.
Do not argue with people who are 10 to 15 years younger than you about music. That's just, there's no way you're coming out of that without your feelings hurt. You know what I mean?
Exactly right.
It's gonna remind you exactly how fucking old and washed you are. You'd be like,
yeah, they're gonna bait you into saying one thing. The first time you drop that, well, in my day, they got you.
I mean, I was getting yelled at because there was just a white on Twitter last night who attacked Nelly, and people were yelling at me, and I don't even know this person.
Multiple whites.
Who was the other white?
There were multiple. I blocked them. I didn't remember any ads. But.
Wait, was this that dude someone called Snow Button?
It was the guy. He was wearing the winter hat in his avatar, so probably.
Yeah, that's so.
That guy knows cool. Yeah,
I don't even know who the fuck that was, but they cooked him. Oh god, they cooked him.
They're still going. Like they were digging up his old tweets where he was saying like 3 6 Mafia was trash. It's like I don't know how you can call out Nelly and then also them.
Cool.
Huh?
This is the guy who said Nelly wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Not even that Nelly wasn't cool. He was like, "Oh, y'all were listening to Nelly in the early 2000s, like AKA at the height of his popularity." Like,
right.
Yeah.
We were listening to the band that had a time and album. Yeah. Yes, we were.
Y'all were wearing pants and shirts.
Like the fuck, like that's like you wait long enough and people. That's like the bad side of the fucking the Future line about fucking the Rockets. Like you wait long enough and people start rewriting history and shit because they weren't there. They don't remember. You know, like I can't even imagine that being the hill that you die on. You know what I mean? Like what did you gain from that? Literally nothing.
You wasn't there.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, exactly. Basically, yeah, it was like I was speeding a Range Rover, man.
we were absolutely all there, and everyone was listening to Nelly at the time.
Absolutely.
That's how you know the most music region in the world.
The thing about that time period too was there weren't many choices. Like it wasn't today. Like that was. You listen to what was like on. Like there wasn't streaming. There wasn't any of that. And Nelly was fucking on everywhere.
Mm. He had a diamond album, and then on another set of 2 albums had the number 1 and 2 album at the same time with Sweat and Suit. It's like y'all was
hold up.
Yes,
hold on.
literally.
I remember seeing an ad for his first album in The Source and being like, "I'll never see this guy again." Like they used to have ads in the magazine for the album. I was like, "Who's this guy?" Probably never see him again.
Yeah, so I one time I just photoshopped both covers of Suit together, so it was just like one of Nelly's, just like Nelly's face, like "fuck the fuck up." True. And then someone like DM me, they're like, "Yo, what's your address?" And I was like, "I don't know, let's see what happens." And then they sent me Suit on vinyl. So if anyone wants to give this a spin, let me know what's good. It's real DJ hours in here, bro.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. Quarantine business.
Okay. Sure. All right, we'll be here.
Yeah, I can't believe y'all gonna tell me y'all was listening to Ludacris too? Get out of here.
Who is that? I keep hearing that name. Was he a big rapper?
Ludacris? I'm not familiar with him.
It couldn't. With a name like that, couldn't be.
No, I don't really watch amateur. Yeah.
I did forget he used to be a DJ, like a radio DJ. So him curating that battle was a little unfair to Nelly, who did you see that guy who tweeted the dude standing on the roof being like, "This is Murphy Lee on his house right now"?
Yeah.
Like that was tough.
I think it explained things like Ludacris is Ludacris because the radio host, he hosts TV shows and all that, and Nelly is Nelly because he shows up and somebody fixes his internet for like that's how Nelly works. He always shows up. It's like, yo, Spud, go fix the internet. Spud wouldn't fix the internet.
I was gonna say he lets the St. Lunatics out of their cage for the day to be like, okay, you can fix the internet like before I send you back down to the fucking basement.
I'll also say Luda by hosting it. if you host the battle, you can bait the other person into playing whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because he played Pussy Poppin' second, knowing that Nelly would have to play Tip Drill.
Yeah.
Knowing that he'd have to shoot that bullet second already. I was like, that's a pro's move.
Chess, not checkers. He's the 3D chess.
Watching it, it felt like Nelly was getting absolutely worked. And then someone tweeted out like the lists of how they went back and forth. And I was like me just reading these tracks, Nelly was up like 5-1 and then lost handedly.
He didn't. Neither one of them played all their best songs, but boy, Nelly, it was like 3 or 4. No issue, no batter up, no.
Yeah, there was some.
No number one.
No number one. Ludacris didn't play Bia, like a lot of meat left on the bone. Yeah,
I'm kind of glad they didn't play Bia because I would have thrown my phone across the room for like just extra destructive in my own home for no reason. You know.
Did you see Lil Jon spinning after they went off last night?
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
He was just playing. I thought he was just gonna play Little John stuff. No, he was just playing everything. Like any.
Yeah.
Like y'all remember this? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Biggie, y'all remember that guy? Yeah.
What was the song Nelly played that absolutely no one had ever heard of before? It's a tough question. Do you remember what that part of the battle though? And he was having a grand old time, and Luda was just kind of standing there. He was like, what's going on here? I'm going to change my shirt.
You couldn't hear like a single thing he was saying because the internet and Luda's just like, absolutely, my brother. Like, yeah.
Yeah, 1,000 stacks, apparently.
It was better than Ludacris playing that R. Kelly song 3 or 4 straight times in a row when Nelly was trying to get his internet back together. That was unfortunate.
Pedaling that bike, man, that generator.
Hey, Murph stopped for his lunch break, and so Nelly had to come back with him.
They had to get slow down to hop on the bike to keep the Wi-Fi running.
I could see why Nelly made it in life, though, because the charisma and confidence he had playing just terrible songs in the middle. I was like, yeah, this is a guy who is never going to be beaten down by the word no.
He said he controls the weather in St. Louis. I was like, oh yeah, we getting a good battle. He was like, I apologize. Ludacris was like, you can't apologize. We can't control Mother Nature. And Nelly was like, fuck that. I control the weather in St. Louis. That's my bad. I think he thinks that too, and I believe him.
My favorite part of that battle, and this was only something that resonated with me, was Jaylen Brown was just on Jason Tatum's neck the entire time. He was like, we're getting you the fuck out of here. Atlanta, St. Louis, inner Celtics battle. I enjoyed it very much.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's the connection there? But I didn't know where they were from.
Yeah. Jaylen, Atlanta, Tatum, St. Louis. And then Tatum today was just like, please don't tweet me. We're having a tough go of it, us St. Louis natives.
Even there, but like
it was about how Ludacris was going to get washed, though.
See, I saw it both ways, like leading up to it. Like I saw a lot of people, specifically from the South, being like, Nelly has like 3 songs, and I was like, well, that's wrong. And then Nelly had a strategy as if he only did actually have 3 songs.
Yeah, like Ludacris. I bet the day he found out Luda made his playlist. Yeah. Nelly was like scrolling through his phone, like, "Oh, I like this song that I made. Never Stop Loving Me." Y'all remember that? Y'all want to hear that song?
Well, someone said like because Timbaland and Swiss Beats do like the post live where they talk about it, and they said like Ludacris, like when he got like all the equipment, like tested it a million times, like called, made sure everything was all set, and they were like, Nelly didn't even use it.
Yep, I get it. Nelly is Nelly, and that's why Ludacris is Ludacris.
Well, when you control the weather, you're not really concerned with technical.
You got more on your plate, yeah.
I felt bad. I feel like I'd rather like Country Grammar and Ride With Me. I feel like are better than anything, like track wise, are better than anything Luda put out. But Luda just mopped him up.
He had higher peaks. I would say. Yeah. If we're really going to analyze this music from 20 years ago,
bro, we ain't got shit else to do.
I see.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say.
We got Smiles and Southstar versus S Club 7 next week. Like, we don't get anything else to do.
Right, yeah.
No, that I would break my anti-Instagram live for that. My anti-Instagram live policy to see Smiles and Southstar battle somebody.
I want to see Smiles versus Southstar.
See, I'd love to see that.
I don't want to see them broken up again, Tyler.
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, strife in the Smiles household.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that pain. I want to enjoy that from a distance. On live, actually.
Oh, wait, is this true? Somebody said it's going to be JT versus Usher next? Because JT don't want that.
Yeah. Oh, no, sir.
Justin Timberlake.
No, sir. I did. Yeah, I briefly saw that today that people were finding, like, I don't know how Justin Timberlake been able to cook as long as he has. I mean, it's off the strength of those two albums, you know. It's off the strength of the Neptunes and Timbaland. And then there's just Catastrophe after Catastrophe, and then he got a Jordan collab somehow. Like, I was like, why does Justin Timberlake have a pair of threes coming out right now, like in fucking Dutch brown leather too? Like, what the fuck?
Awful.
Good old bus seat, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to watch Usher wash Justin Timberlake. That'd be very joyous. Like, I'd enjoy that. That's reparations, right
like
there.
a Bon Iver type album recently or something. Like,
he took a picture in the woods. I don't know if that exactly qualifies.
That's the message it sent to me, at least.
That's what I got from it. Yeah.
I was like, oh, the Kanye guys got a new album.
Justin Timberlake was on The Last Dance. For what? Why?
It was a Jordan sneaker collab.
Yeah. You guys want to know what Ari Gold thought about Michael Jordan? Not really.
Oh, brother.
Not really. No.
Like on there to be like, yeah, I really liked his sneakers. I was like, they could have found anybody to say those words.
Yeah, that's a common thread, you know.
They're like, wow, Justin Timberlake was really into the sneakers. Wow, real deep insight there.
No, that's revisionist history. He's trying to justify the fucking collab. Like, he's like, oh, I love Michelle Jordan. Yeah, he was a fucking classic. Classic.
Reading it off of a paper. He's like, hey.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like Jordan brand athletes were kind of random like that in some ways. So in some ways, the collaboration makes sense because like Jordan would just be like really into like certain guys that he just like. You guys remember? This is gonna be a deep cut. You guys remember Courtney Alexander?
Yeah.
On the Wizards. Like that was one of Jordan's guys. Love that guy. There was like a bunch of Jordan athletes that were like, they'll be like Ray Allen will be on one end, and then it'll be like a Courtney Alexander.
Right. George's like, no, that guy can play the hell out of some spades, man. I want him to wear my shoes. Like,
he just got random love for like random players. I don't know. Jared Jeffries.
Mm-hmm.
There's another Jordan brand athlete.
It always used to kill me.
Cover the gambling bets. Like, people who held him down when he was tapped out at the blackjack spot. They're like, here, hold this 10 feet.
Hey, Courtney, man, let me hold 10 real quick. You know I'm good for it. Right.
You're like, give me a lifetime's worth of sneakers. Done.
Yep.
He lost all those collabs in poker games.
Yeah, Timberlake's just nice on the table. We've got a Ben Affleck collab coming soon.
Oh, I forgot Finley. Finley used to have the Jays.
Michael Finley.
Yep.
Another one. Good player though, like, but kind of random.
Yeah, that's super random. It always used to kill me when like Cincinnati was Jordan, like Cincinnati the college. I was like, this has zero connection to you. Like, why are they a Jordan college?
You mean the Cal Golden
Something
Bears?
happened there. Something happened there. Like, he's trying to keep quiet. Like,
Great.
You're welcome to Team Jordan.
Yeah. That was a bad golf game with like the athletic director. He's like, if I hit this hole, you're sponsoring our team. Jordan's like, double or nothing.
I like these little pop-up video comments.
Yeah.
It's a good touch.
Yeah.
Some people want T.I. versus Lil Wayne. I feel like
T.I. versus Wayne, wash.
Yeah.
T.I. is getting washed.
I heard T.I. versus Ross. I think T.I. versus Ross would be better. Wayne is it's few people that want to wear Wayne.
Who would be the Wayne person? The Wayne opponent.
Fuck. That's tough.
I think it'd have to be Future.
Yeah, that's like.
I think it'd have to
maybe
be
Gucci. Maybe Gucci.
I would love to see Gucci Jeezy, but it will never happen.
No.
But I know Snoop Dogg got a strong 20 with anybody.
Yeah.
T.I. Wayne, that's not fair to T.I.
No, that's gonna be very embarrassing for T.I. Like, very, very embarrassing.
Wayne could do like
worse than he is.
Yeah, Wayne could do like these are songs from before I turned 25 and songs after I turned 25.
Yeah.
Like versus myself. Yeah.
My teenage days, you know, like when I was killing the game. Child actor.
Yeah, I want Russ versus Chance the Rapper. I think Chance the Rapper would walk if he plays "I Love My Wife," "I Pay My Tithes," and "I Love this Country" in a row. He's done.
Barack Obama's my dad.
Yeah.
Let's see, was it you or was it someone else that was saying like it's interesting, like which artist is gonna curate, like be the worst DJ for themselves? Was that you? Or am I just making shit up?
No, but that's an interesting point because it's like it's interesting to see. I think Ludacris kind of did that yesterday, though. It was like interesting to see what they think are their good songs, and he's absolutely wrong about it.
Yeah.
No, he was like, everyone loved 1,000 Racks. It's like, oh no, he played the song with Akon real early, and I'm sure that charted well because it has fucking Akon on it. But that no one knew what that song, "Body on Me," like no one knew what that song was.
Yeah. He played "Flap Your Wings" early too.
People like Kanye versus Pharrell. I don't think anyone really wants to see Kanye these days.
Oh my God.
I want Pharrell Timberland.
I would want to see it.
That would be fire.
The comments in any Kanye IG battle would be crazy.
I think that's my favorite thing about yesterday. Like Luda's like, y'all want to hear some of the new music, and everybody in the chat's like, yes, fire emoji, 100, king emoji. I was like, he's gonna play the new stuff, guys. Y'all don't really want this. Then the first line was like, I like R. Kelly, but I don't trust him around my daughter. And I was like, oh, this is the new song. This is the song you wanted the world. This is what you wanted the world to hear. And then Timberland was like, don't play that song. He didn't play the song.
He asked if people wanted a Ludacris, Usher, Lil Jon new tape in 2020, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, I'm good.
15 years ago, probably. Right now, I don't know. I don't know. That's what we need.
Lil Jon is a member of the Nightclub Hall of Fame, however. I don't know where to link you that information, but if you
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I believe you.
It's him, John Taffer, and some other people.
I think it's just those two. Yeah, James Harden. I don't know if that's true or not, but I had seen rumors of Dipset versus G Unit, which would be incredible.
I would love to see that too, but
yeah,
Dipset.
I think with the Dipset versus G Unit, to be honest with you, it's like I kind of want to know where you're from before you have an opinion on that one too. Because I feel like locally, like Dipset, probably people are gonna lose their mind, but like I bet countrywide more people heard G Unit. You know what I mean? Like they have their kind of smash symbols.
I almost feel like the best matchup, because I heard this debate a lot growing up, and I'm sure you guys in New York did too. Tyler, I'm sure this has never crossed your plate, but the big debate back then was Dipset versus D Block.
That's like, I think they're probably more a similar kind of like local hero type wave. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but then I guess it's like, I don't know. Dipset, I feel like more people know Dipset songs than D Block though. Like, that's good.
Is the Locks plus on and the Locks plus drag on? Like, who else are we talking about when we say D Block? No, I don't mean that to be because they might.
No disrespect.
I'm just watching. But I'm just asking. I'm just posing the question.
Yeah, when I go get my juice from Styles P juice bar, it's gonna be a little awkward, bro. You know, maybe like, what the fuck, man? Like,
I don't want to catch a blender to the face. Like,
nah, you really don't. Yeah,
no, I'm dead serious. I say that with respect as possible.
I think the only who could go head to head with Outkast, UGK.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
and I thought Bone Thugs versus 3-6. I thought that one was like supposed to happen, and it probably was. I can imagine both those guys like not checking their emails,
just forgetting.
Yeah. Did you get the email lazy? The what?
Lost the login for the AOL account.
Yeah.
You can't even access it anymore.
Who changed the password? Yeah.
What if it was just, even if it wasn't Outkast, it was just Organized Noise?
Organized Noise. That's a good goal.
It had
people don't know that they did. that's gonna be like mind blowing to people probably.
Yeah. At Beats by the Pound, who used to do all the No Limits beat. I would do Organized Noise versus Beats by the Pound.
Yeah.
They Organized Noise had a track last night that I had no idea. It was one of Ludacris's. And I just had no idea.
They usually do, yeah. They've got billions of songs. It's like Star Spangled Banner was organized Noise. Damn.
They needed a better producer tag. That's what would have preserved their legacy. Because like 20 years from now, Metro Boomin is gonna be out here.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah,
producer. Hey, Slick the writer battles too, because if you just write 100 songs, you can play some of it. Like Jonte Austin and was it Jermaine Dupri or somebody did a writer battle.
But wasn't that didn't the Dream do one of these? Wasn't he?
That's what. Yeah, Jonte Austin, the Dream, not Dupri.
Well, I think the Dream. would be way too deep as far as like. I don't know. He's written every song in every decade of popular music, pretty much.
Right.
He'll tell you that too, but he's not lying.
He's Jerry Rice, yes.
They're gonna get like one of the four rotating Swedish guys who makes all of the pop music for a decade, and they're just gonna drop him in the songwriting battle, like
Bjorn Svensson.
Yeah, Organized Noise just in like round 9 being like, and we're gonna play Waterfalls now. Everyone's just like, well, what the fuck?
Why we shouldn't even came. Yeah.
Oh man, someone said Metro versus Southside. That would be crazy. God damn.
Yeah, or Metro versus Mike Will. I want a three-way ladder match. Metro versus Mike Will versus Southside. Winner takes all.
Southside's a scary looking dude, though. Like he's like, even when he's smiling, you're just like, he's not the one. Like I saw this show in LA where Metro was DJing, and then like Southside was his hype man, and like he was like right up at the front of the stage, and the crowd was kind of just like recoiling in terror a little bit. He looked so fucking scary. He's like screaming at you, like mad face tats and shit. I was like, man, he got it. But yeah, I would like that'd be a good battle right there. I'd like to hear that fucking 808 Mafia shit.
I would watch this. Rice versus Randy Moss just posting their best highlights in each other's faces.
Moss is half of his is just fishing. Like Jerry Rice has every catch he's ever made. Yeah, Moss.
This is when I caught an alley-oop from White Chocolate in high school. Jerry Rice was like, we're talking football here, man. I had 700 yards and 4 catches.
Yeah. Brady's like, yep, nope, it's a bass, all right. Isn't she a beauty?
So the new future, am I right?
Yeah, no, yes, High Off Life and what have you.
One of the best Nike commercials of all time. That Jason Williams, Randy Moss.
Oh yeah,
just the good old boys. Yeah.
I just love bringing that up whenever possible for no reason, because YouTube preservation of stuff like that is not going so great. But I guess that's still on YouTube though.
We can find out this answer. We all have a bunch of technology surrounding us.
Who won the tape? Like best verse feature? Because I think it was Uzi. I think Uzi had the best feature.
Really?
I do.
Let me see.
I thought close personal friend Dirk. I liked was it Last Name, the song they did.
Yeah, Dirk's verse is fire too. But Uzi,
but individual best feature, I got to go Uzi.
I agree.
Yeah, facts. Oh, here it goes.
What a sweater.
Here it go.
Yeah, what a man. Nike did some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, they do. Oh my God, the archives.
Art. Look at that. Oh.
What an unnecessary double clutch. Jason Williams was nice, man.
Oh man.
Shit.
They don't make commercials like that anymore, am I right?
No, they do not.
Jimmy Buffett, versus Streisand. I don't know who's going
to Barry Manilow.
Yeah, man.
Michael McDonald. Yeah, that's
if McDonald get into the game, there's not a lot of people that want it. McDonald versus Young Boy. Yeah, I would watch it. I would watch Michael McDonald versus Young Boy Never Broke.
Young Boy's like, fuck, he's got me on the ropes.
Yeah, he played. I keep forgetting. Yeah. Calling out, yeah.
Young Boy versus like Randy Newman. He's like, not the Toy Story theme. Come on.
Drop that Shrek version of Hallelujah.
I saw like people had said comedians. I felt it could go really well, but I feel like it has more room to go bad than good.
Real bad, real bad, real quick. Yeah,
like you're just swapping 20 jokes, but you have to lead with not your best joke. So it's like you're leading with your like 17th best joke. Like,
well, it'd kind of be like a set in that sense, because like in your normal set, you're not doing your best joke off top.
Yeah, but even you got to counter to what they do, though, right? Like you might have your set, but if they come out with some fire, you're like, boy, I was gonna do a slow build. But
what if it's two comedians, but they're playing each other's clips, trying to find their worst jokes?
Oh wow, I don't hate that.
Yeah, I could see Hannibal Buress and like Eric Andre. Like, remember when you said this unfunny shit and just play?
Yeah, it's like Women Be Shopping, Volume 1 through 3.
Yeah. All the comments just gonna be, "You're a landlord. You're a landlord."
Remember when you evicted this person during?
Yeah,
during
y'all remember that? Y'all remember that?
You're right.
I don't hate that.
What?
Jamie Foxx versus that one dude. 50 verse game, that wouldn't go well.
Nah, I don't think a single song would be played.
Whoa, yeah, Tyler's
HB.
best tweets.
Hey, listen, I don't want it with HPJ. I can be honest. I don't want it with HPJ.
There's a lot of pain in those tweets. He can bring back some bad memories. Like
he's taking that 12-8.
Yeah,
he had an unreal tweet last night. He was like, when the O video came out, I wasn't even worried if the Sierra rumors were true.
Oh no, that's the thing. He says stuff like that you can repeat it, but you can't like memorialize it. You can't.
He tweets like it's still like 2011,
which I respect.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
because he doesn't go.
It works, yeah.
But he goes just on the line. He knows where the line is. He goes.
He knows the line.
That's hard to do. I stay very far from that line. I'm too old for this game.
And you've barely, this is like the 4th time you've ever shown your face in history.
You know what? Less time to get in trouble. I do not want to be the protagonist of Twitter for a day.
No, sir.
I never want it.
No, sir.
See that 20 plus in the notifications, like, oh boy.
Oh, there it goes.
It'll be a hot day. Yeah.
What did I?
The new phone.
What did I forget to delete?
Drill versus Sex J. Just one for the just legend on legend.
I don't think anyone wants it with Drill. All respect to Sex J.
Yeah. Drill's prolific. He's got bangers on bangers on bangers just ready. And Sex J be like, they crucified my wife, Scoob.
Point Sex J.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out Sex J. Shout out Sex J.
Not Sex J versus Trill Ballins. That's a battle I would watch.
What's up with Trill Ballins these days?
He's podcast.
Yeah, family man.
Yeah,
he's still on Twitter. He just doesn't tweet. Like he sees you.
He's around. He's watching us right now.
Yeah.
He sees us when we're tweeting. Yeah, he knows when we're awake.
He got religion. He got smart.
Yeah, Jordan versus Drexler. Very good, but one of these guys, clearly the GOAT.
Chances we get HPJ on the pod. I don't know if that's actually a human being. So high, low, I couldn't tell you.
He's a very advanced AI.
He's just an algorithm. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like the same people that put together Timmy Thick too. It's that same Harvard experiment. It's HPJ the other side.
Boy.
The one Beans tweet versus any other tweet in existence.
Hey, also we get Alaskan. He gets to talk through the tweet like Ludacris.
He gives you the oral history of the movie theater visit, the moment he decided to tell everybody it happened, why he brought Beans into Cars 2.
So the family had just watched Cars 1 at home, and we saw Cars 2 was coming out. I thought it'd be a good family night out. It was myself, my wife, my kid, and the beans. All's going well so far.
I dropped my feeding glasses and the beans.
I just want to know the story behind the beans, man. Like, he's gonna be telling us like a very reasonable adult explanation. He's like, "Listen, I was doing low carb, and
the doc said my fiber was low." Yeah.
Man, I went to go see Annihilation with a friend of mine who's like not really online like that, and we had gotten dinner before, and she brought like leftover meatloaf in there with her, and she spilled it on herself, and I was like. Man, like meatloaf.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, like what? I gotta clean off this meatloaf.
You're busy laughing. She's like, yeah, it's funny. You're like, if you were on the internet, this would be hilarious.
Yeah, right. Have you ever seen Cars 2? You wouldn't understand. Let me say, this is something I know I've asked Coley before, but I'll ask YC and Tyson. When you hear like this nigga's eating beans, whose voice do you hear that in? I feel like everybody hears it in a different voice. Like I hear it in a DC Young Fly's voice.
Cat Williams. I would say Cat Williams.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't have a specific voice, but it's the same cadence that I hear like this motherfucker spitting and like like that's the cadence I hear it in, and maybe that's what it came from. Honestly, like that's probably where the cadence where it came from, but that's what I hear it in.
I can't believe she brought meatloaf in the thing.
Yeah, no, I was beside myself, man. Like, and then spilled it. Then just spilled it. But why the fuck you can eat meatloaf in the fucking theater? Like, you need a table, minimum table.
I see how you can spill beans. That's an accident waiting to happen. What's
the hottest food y'all ever brought to movie theater? Each of you.
A handful of that meatloaf,
or like the most complete meal. I don't know, because like I don't have anything weird.
Nothing too weird, just like chicken. I brought chicken in before, but that's not like outlandish, you know.
Because it's right next to the movie theater where we're at. So
yeah.
On that.
Yeah, we gotta like get a challenge, like sneak in a whole pizza, like some shit. You gotta walk in like very obvious.
Dude, so I went to college at UMass Amherst, and Amherst is just this like backwoods town, like way out in western Massachusetts. So the movie theater out there was like $5 every Tuesday or some shit. So I always used to go then. And during Avatar, I waited mad long to see Avatar, but it was in theaters for so long. Finally, I was like, all right, let's go see it. There was an older couple there who brought like a Thanksgiving feast. They had a full pizza, 2 2-liters, like an actual full like roast chicken. And they fell asleep like 30 minutes in because they ate so much goddamn food. Yeah. So that's what I've seen.
Yeah, that's luxury.
A birthday cake is very funny. If somebody bringing up like and trying to slice a birthday cake, like
candles, right? Face glowing.
Is that smoke? Do I smell candle smoke?
Somebody said, "Bring a ham into the theater challenge." Jake.
Yeah. So a Thursday. Yeah.
Just hold it up.
So they found a rotisserie chicken picked clean. That's tough, man.
Oh, not the remains of a chicken.
Chicken.
That's upsetting. Like
the carcass of a.
They were getting busy with that.
Yeah. Fajitas are a preposterous thing to bring into anywhere but a table.
Yeah. Like sizzling, like still on the little tray, like.
Everybody's head turned like when you walk by an Applebee's. You right smell the sizzle. Nachos. Somebody said nachos feels like a strange. I agree. It does feel like a strange.
Is it weirder than the hot dog or less weird?
I feel like more weird.
More weird.
Yeah, more weird.
Yeah, I'll say like a hot dog doesn't feel weird to me at the movies or anywhere. I can't think of a single place that a hot dog would be unwelcome.
You gotta bring your own nachos, even though they sell nachos there as a flex. You're like, oh no, mine are way better. It's an old recipe. Like,
I got the recipe. Bon appetit.
Yeah, I don't eat off the rack.
Yeah, anything that's crunchy or is gonna have like a lot of noise, I don't think the movie theater should be like offering.
Someone said brisket.
Hey,
Like lift the whole shit up in there.
I do like the bowl of soup because I was gonna say a bowl of cereal.
Oh yeah, anything temperature dependent, and also cereal is gonna get worse over time. So you really got to be like going in on that shit. Like,
you have to you have to have at least 2 different containers, right? One for cereal, one for milk, right? Like at least with the beans, I just got a thermos and a spoon. Like it's just a man in his beans.
Supplies. I just got a can and a can opener, man. That's all you need. Just one container.
Yeah. I always pictured he had the can and then he bit into it with his 2 front teeth, like Goofy from the movie. When him and Max were out in the woods. Like that's how he tried to ingest those beans.
A Ziploc bag of spaghetti.
Just eating it with a knife.
Yeah, it just falls out of your pocket. Oh no. Yeah. Lars brings the whole charcuterie board. That I believe this. Yeah, I believe this.
This shit is making me want to like break into the movie theater on our block right now, to be honest with you. Like I'm like reminiscing about just eating some bullshit in a dark room while some terrible movie is playing.
Let me in. Let me in.
In the general vicinity of other human beings.
God. Think about how filthy a movie theater.
Oh yeah.
I thought, think about how dirty a library is. You think they clean the spines? You think they clean the spines of those books, man? Come on, come on, man. Corona dancing like disco at the library. It's like a fucking rave for Corona.
Speaking of which, how's Atlanta doing? How's Atlanta doing?
Open. Like it's back to normal. Huh?
Have you gone bowling yet?
I'm saving it for this weekend. I'm getting up a gang of 75 of my closest friends. We're all gonna go. Go bowling. It'll be great.
Done. And then go bowling.
It'll be great. Then we'll go to the library and touch every book. It'll be great.
Everybody gonna share a rotisserie chicken. Got their fingers on that thing.
What month do you think the first no losses party will be in?
2021.
Yeah, facts. Or maybe mid 2021. The way shit's going in New York right now, bro.
Yeah, the booth is literally gonna be a booth, like the like game show where the money pit. You got to grab as many dollars. Yeah. Like that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be sealed, soundproof.
My biggest thing is if all these states are going to forcibly open, I feel like we're going to be back at it sooner than later because everyone's going to get it.
Yeah. The timing is going to be all messed up. That's what I worry about because I feel like New York is really clamped down and like we're kind of going in the right direction. And then everybody else is going to end up in the wrong direction and we're going to be back in the wrong direction again. So, I don't know.
All right. Well,
very hopeful to leave you guys with. So, I don't know.
just a little hope, a little optimism to it. It's like we're all gonna fucking die, and those of us that don't, will be left with the carcass of the United States. So, shit. See you next year. Pull up. Like, mixtape, no losses collab party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, drop by.
Shit.
No losses again. Thank you, boys, for joining. I love seeing your faces again. It's been far too long. I'm glad you're still
for having us, man.
Yeah, bless. It's great to see you all too, man.
Really great to see you guys.
I hope by 2021, YC, you like this album as much as the rest of us do.
I'll give it another chance. I'll say this about him. He's the only person where it's like it the first time, I'll give it another chance. Most people, I'll just give it the one.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure.
But yeah, man, congrats on the new additions to the family and everything. Hope you and the family are good.
So far, yeah, everyone's super alive. Last I saw before we started this stream, things change.
Yeah.
Tyler, since Atlanta's reopened again, maybe I'll join you at Waffle House once again.
Yeah, come on down. The cleanest place in the world. Put your silverware in that hot water glass, and that kills the Rona just fine.
Rona never stood a chance in a Waffle House.
Nah, they don't even check it in. It won't even get past the door.
I like my Corona smothered and covered, man.
All right, boys. You guys be good. Thank you again. And
everyone
else on the world, we'll see you later.
See y'all later.
Bye, everybody.